Welcome back to Pauls Valley. We get ready to start the third quarter. Greg Perry, Andrew Lyon, J.D. Scruggs up here. Kevin Scruggs running around here somewhere. And, of course, Jason Wallenberg running things back in Lindsay. I think he's struggling like we are. We don't have anything to send to him to put on the FM side back there. So it's been a night. And we need to say a big thank you to Glenn Shoemake as well. Glenn did a great job recording a fantastic coach's show and interview with the head coach, Sam Hembry. We didn't get to see that tonight, thanks to our technical difficulties. We'll get back with that, and Glenn and Coach Hembry will be back with the coach's show next week before we take on Purcell. We get the third quarter underway here. The Leopards will get the ball. They won the coin toss to start the game, deferred to the second half. So the Leopards will get the ball to start the third quarter. And it looks like they will be defending the what we'll call the south end zone here in the third quarter. Moving right to left on your TV screen if you're watching this live on YouTube, or on your radio dial if you happen to be listening to the FM side. And looks like a big number 64 is Mason Barjona. Will be teeing this up for the Panthers. Taylor back deep for the Leopards, along with Crew Flood. Aguero and Beck are the upbacks. Ready to get the third quarter underway here in Pauls Valley. The Leopards with a 13-0 lead. Would love to add something to it here on this drive. Barjona, nice deep kick, heads in the direction of Flood. He takes it at the 5, at the 10, to the 20. Breaks it to 25, at the 30. Makes another spin move, still on his feet, and then he'll go down just across the 30-yard line. He had several nice moves in there and just couldn't get away there at the end. But again, nice return of about 25, 27 yards to the 31-yard line.
All right, JD's over here. He's telling us that he's made some improvements on the stream, so I hope that that is the case for everybody out there. We sure don't want to put out a bad product. So
absolutely not. Trips right. Single back set. And we're going to get flags and a false start on the Leopards.
We're fixing to find out. Haven't seen a – there we go. False start
on the Leopards.
Doggone.
I think that's the third or the fourth that they have had called on tonight. That'll move the ball back to the 26-yard line. So 1st and 15, you start out behind the chains. They'll stay with the single receiver left, trips to the right. Hand off to Taylor right up the middle, breaks it over to the side, gets across the 30 to the 35. Nice bust over right tackle from Dutton Taylor.
That's what we like to see. That's a good solid run up the middle.
He picked up 10 yards on that all the way to the 36-yard line.
Chopping those feet, baby.
Brings up second down and 6.
So call it 2nd and 5. This time the quick slant inside. Aguero with the catch. Initially was about a yard short, and that's where they'll mark him. They'll mark his forward progress at the 40.
4-yard gain.
Good, right at about the 40, and that's where they mark it.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
3rd and 1 for the Leopards, and again, a little bit of pace now to this. Trips right, single receiver left. And again, the flags are going to fly with another false start.
Well,
again, we mentioned earlier we're in a very confined space up here. We're sharing this space with the coaches from the Leopards, but pace was one of the things they talked about they wanted to do, and it's like it's working for them here so far, but the false starts have got to quit.
Mm-hmm.
They'll stay with trips right, single receiver left. Cameron.
Got a blitz coming.
Taylor again right up the middle and gets to the 40 and just across. And he's going to be close.
I think he's going to be about a yard short.
Taylor on the carry.
Yeah, the far side guy's marking it just about a foot short.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
So no gain on the play.
And we're going to go.
Got to go here. 4th and 1.
I'm all right with it. Defense is playing tough.
Yep. Twins either side. Now Cameron goes under center. And the push should be more than enough for the first down.
The ball's loose, though.
Gonna be close.
Pauls Valley saying they've got it. Let's see what the officials say.
It was on the ground. I just don't know where it came out.
And the officials have not pointed anything the other direction yet.
I think they're going to keep it with us.
Yep,
First down.
Leopards.
Good
First
deal.
down, Lindsay.
That was a little scary.
Yes, it was. I saw that ball rolling around in there, but I couldn't see if he had a knee down before it got jostled loose.
Leopards will send Eli Curry wide left. They'll do the bunch receivers at the line of scrimmage right. Taylor in the backfield. Cameron hands to Taylor, jet sweep right, gets past the first guy, makes the second guy miss, and then gets driven backwards as he got to the 43, maybe the 44.
Dutton Taylor on the carry.
See where
he's right on the line.
They'll give him the 45. Pick up a 4 yards, second down and 6.
Gain it.
And again, having to get away from a guy in the backfield.
Yeah, jet sweep, you're really not looking to have to run around a guy in the backfield before you can turn it up.
Again, the quick slant to Aguero. He's got the reception just shy of midfield at the 49, maybe the 48. And they'll put it at the 48-yard line, so only a 3-yard reception. 3rd and 3.
Tackle was made on that play by Connor Martin.
Aguero thought split left. Torres is back in at the slot. Pistol formation with Taylor at the top for Cameron. Taylor right up the middle, has a first down in Panther territory, gets down to the 46-yard line.
Tough little run right there. He was dragging a pair of Panthers.
Good enough for a Lindsay first down.
I like the way he's just chopping those feet, man.
Just driving. 1st and 10 Leopards there at the Pauls Valley 46-yard line. This drive started at their own 31. Again, Torres in the slot left. Leads the way for Taylor right up the middle, and this time Taylor tried to bounce it outside after he ran into a wall. And he'll get a couple to the 44.
Yep, not much there. They had a blitz on from this near side here. Couldn't cut it back this direction, so right up the guts, the only option he had.
Second down, call it the 45, so second and 9. Cameron back to pass. Again, looks for the quick slant. Got fought out on the edge, makes the first guy miss, and he's very close to the first down at the 36-yard line.
He's got it. Let's see where the spot comes.
And they'll put it right on the 36 and call it the first down. 9 yards on the reception to Tug Fott.
Getting Tug involved in the passing game there. I like to see it. We got a few good receiving weapons this year.
Absolutely. Cameron again back to pass, and again the flags fly, and we're going to have another false start on the Leopards. That's their 3rd here on this drive.
Legal procedure on the Leopards. 5-yard penalty.
Back it back up to the 41-yard line, back to a 1st and 15, and you start out with first down behind the chains.
On the 42-yard line.
We'll stick with twins either side. From the shotgun for Cameron. Back to pass. The double move. He's got Fott.
Oh, man.
Just overthrew Tug Fott. Had him.
Yeah, Tug had a couple of steps on that cornerback over there. If Isaac could just put it in the breadbasket, he'd have been going to the house.
It would have been 6. So Curry, McCulley, and Aguero will be split left. Fott is split right, and actually now they'll bunch the 3 receivers right at the end of the line on the left side. Crew Flood takes the handoff, and there was nowhere for Cameron to go.
There were 3 red hats back there right quick.
The sack on Cameron back to the 45-yard line. He loses 4 yards. Now you face 3rd and 19. So again, you had it first down at the 36. Now you've got a 3rd and 19 all the way back at the 45. Trips right. Single receiver left. Cameron steps up in the pocket. He's got Aguero over the middle and just almost had it.
Broken up by number 2, Kobe
Barrett was back there, and I still thought Aguero had a good chance to come up with that.
He did, and I half expected a flag to get pulled right there too.
They didn't throw the flag, and now Aguero is going to cramp they're going to have to work on here.
Official timeout.
So this will bring up a 4th down. The Leopards took this drive at their own 31. It started as the start of the third quarter. We've got 6:46 left. The Leopards are still running with the ball here.
Yep.
So you've used up a huge chunk of this third quarter. But now you've got a 4th down and 19, and you're at the Pauls Valley 45-yard line. I think Coach Embry is maybe thinking going for it here.
Yeah. I would on this side of 50. Yeah. I don't see why not. And they've got both of Aguero's legs up in the air. Of course, you always expect some cramping early in the season, but I'll say this, Greg. Last time we played this game over here at Pauls Valley, we were talking about what a sweat box this was that we're standing in, and it is very, very nice weather tonight.
You couldn't ask for a better weather for a football game, in all honesty.
I don't know that I ever started a football season with this kind of temperature. I mean, it's usually well into the 90s at this time, so if not 100 degrees.
So Cameron will line up in punt formation inside the Leopard 45-yard line. Again, nobody back deep for Pauls Valley. Nice knuckleball, and should take a nice Leopard bounce, and they'll get it inside the 5 and down to the 2-yard line.
You just can't do it much better than that. Nice job.
Great punt from Isaac Cameron. Pins the Panthers deep in their own territory in their own 2-yard line. Actually, it's at the 1. 6:37 left to go here in the third quarter. Leopards hanging on to that 13-point lead. Started the game with a pick 6 from Will Lawrence, and that was earlier one. And then you got the 59-yard touchdown run from Dutton Taylor, and that's really been all the fireworks tonight so far.
You got it. That was a pretty good methodical little drive right there. Just, stalled out at the end, but that looked better.
In their own back end zone now. Got to get out of the shadow of your own goalpost, and they'll do the draw play. And hand off to Brody Brown. And Brown gets a couple. Mark him at the 4-yard line. Picks up 3. 2nd down and 7 at the 4. A little bit of breathing room now. Maybe you can at least set up where you're not 5 yards deep in your own end zone. Bratt comes in at running back. Holden Mitchell has gone the whole way, the freshman at quarterback for the Panthers.
He's handled the job pretty well, I'll say.
He has. He's done well. They'll go single receiver left, twins right, slot back to the left, and now Bratt will move to the left side of Mitchell from the shotgun. Again, he stands in his own end zone. Brings Barrett in motion, fakes it to him, gives it to Bratt. Bratt right up the middle, gets to the 5, and that's about it.
I'm going to say they should spot him at the 4 again. I'd say no gain. We'll see what they give him. The knee was down.
Timeout for an injured player.
And
the run.
Brad is still down, and now he's going to get up. Maybe just a cramp there.
Yeah.
So now they'll call him back, say nope, no injury timeout. They do spot the ball at the 5-yard line. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 6 at the 5.
What he did achieve there is he made the rest forget the original spot with the little commotion because he was standing at the 4 originally, and they put the ball on the 5.
So 3rd down and 6. Back to pass. Mitchell throws out, and right through the hands of Thornburg. He had a pick 6 if he could have just hung on to it.
Oh, man.
Man, oh, man, that's what, 2 or 3 we've seen tonight that the Leopards could have picked easily.
I mean, that's a successful defensive play. They didn't get the ball, but, boy, you sure hate to let one of those slip through your fingertips.
So now Jolly will stand deep in his own end zone to punt this one away. Aguero backs up to midfield to field this one. Jolly's got a good leg. And Barahona runs onto the field late. They'll have to wait for him. Play clock's down to 3. They're going to have to hurry.
No, they're not getting this one.
Yeah, play clock has expired, and, of course, the delay of game here doesn't hurt you a whole lot. You're at the 5. It'll be half the distance, and Jolly was already standing at the back of the end zone, so
Gives the defense a little bit shorter run to get to that kicker.
So back it up a couple of yards. Jolly.
Oh,
But,
almost got that.
Yeah, and it's actually McCauley that's back there deep, and he's just going to let it roll. Wasn't a way that he could get to that one, and smart move. The Leopards still have great field position. They'll take it at their own 46-yard line. So the Leopard offense, after a long drive, had to punt it away, but they pinned the Panthers deep and force a 3-and-out and get it right back at the 46, and we've got a timeout on the field. We'll take it with them. We'll come back with 5:04 left in the third, and the Leopard offense headed to the field right after this. This is Leopard football presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
At Rural Electric Cooperative, we're committed to providing electric power and opportunity to the many areas our members call home. That includes supporting youth programs that teach life skills and build character. With REC, you're more than a customer, you're a member owner. And that's why we're always working hard to provide you with the most dependable electric power possible. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, REC is dedicated to providing the best service possible and supporting the communities in our service area.
Do you have your Oklahoma medical marijuana card, or do you need your card? Rusty's can help you with that. We are your local vape shop and dispensary with more than 6 years of service as a modern smoke shop. Rusty's is located 1 block north of Cherokee Street at 204 Northwest 4th Street in Lindsay, and half a mile east of I-35 at 2401 West Grant Street in Pauls Valley. Get your stash at Rusty's.
So the Lindsay Leopards get the ball back at their own 46-yard line with 5:04 left to go here in the third quarter. They still lead 13-0, lead that they had back in the first quarter. Lawrence, the lone receiver right, bunch receivers. Actually, they're all lined up in the backfield. Under center this time. And a bad handoff, and Taylor just had to fall on it. Had the two wing backs over there, and they had Cameron under center.
Brings up second down on 11 for the Leopards.
Move it back to the 45.
Bummer. Looked like there was some room on this side if that play was able to develop.
Agreed. Under center again. And this time Taylor heads right, cuts up inside, and he'll get to midfield. And they'll actually mark him down at the 49-yard line, so he'll pick up a 4. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and 7. And again, we look like we may have some cramps going on here with Taylor.
Gain of 4 on the play.
And
I hope that's all it is. He's had some trouble with a groin in the past. I know that's given him fits through the years. The way he's straightening that leg, I'm going to say that's probably a hamstring.
Yeah, I think it's just a cramp. At least let's hope so. It'll bring Flood into the backfield. Lawrence goes wide left. 2 tight ends, slot right, 2 in the backfield. And quickly up the middle, and Flood nowhere. Maybe got a couple to the 49. Let's see where they spot it. And put it right on midfield. 4th down and 6 at the 50-yard line, and looks like the Leopards are going to have to punt it away again. So you got the ball back and couldn't sustain a drive there, and the Leopards will punt it away one more time. Cameron back deep. Nobody back deep to receive this from Pauls Valley.
Yeah, they're going to send somebody this time.
Yeah, they will. They're going to put Barrett back there this time. Cameron calls for it. That one's a knuckleball headed toward the sideline, and it'll bounce at the 22-yard line. Or at least in that vicinity. They'll mark it at the 23-yard line. So Pauls Valley takes over with 3:19 left to go here in the third quarter. They still trail the Leopards 13-0.
Be 1st and 10 for the Panthers from their own 23-yard line.
Trips right this time for the Panthers. Slot left. And Brown is the lone setback. Holden Mitchell still the quarterback for the Panthers. Kind of wondered if Coach Mason might not bring the sophomore in some here, but we have not seen him, at least at quarterback, seen him at receiver some tonight. Galvin. Mitchell calls for it. Back to pass, looking for the wide receiver screen.
There's
Will
again.
Another pick six.
Oh, man.
Lawrence again stepped right in front of that wide receiver screen and had it and to go to the house and could not hang on to it.
Will read that from the get-go. Just could not.
And now he's got a cramp.
Yep. I think that's a calf. Poor guy.
Yeah, he's trying to get off the field. Beck will come in to replace him.
Yeah, there's no graceful way to do that, unfortunately.
And it hurts. Oh, man, it's painful.
Been there many times.
Mitchell, handoff to Brown, jet sweep to the right, and the Leopards do a great job of stringing it out there. And then big number 54 for the Leopards, that is
Scott Jones.
Scott Jones comes in and knocks him down.
I like Scott Jones at linebacker this season. He's a pretty intense young man. I like his energy down there.
So third down, 3rd and 10, since there was no gain on the play there. Still at the 23-yard line of Falls Valley for the Panthers. They'll go twins either side. Mitchell from the shotgun. Back to pass. Pressured out of the pocket, rolls left and threw in the direction over here on the sideline.
I think that's incomplete.
And it should be out of bounds. That was Martin, I believe, that caught that one. Connor Martin, but out of bounds. So that'll bring up a 4th down, and the Leopards have forced a 3 and out here with 2:30 left to go in the 3rd. McCulley and Aguero both back deep for the Leopards now as Jolly will back up inside of his own 10 to punt this one away. Good snap. This one's a high knuckleball, not as good as Jolly's others, and it takes a good Leopard bounce, and they'll down it at the Panther 41-yard line.
Good field position here. Need to go capitalize.
So 1st and 10 Leopards at the Falls Valley 41-yard line. So the Leopards can punch one in here with 2:21 left here in the 3rd. Curry will be split left along with Aguero. McCulley is split right. Looks like with Fott. I can't tell if that's Fott or Lawrence over there, but Taylor back in at running back. High snap. Taylor right up the middle. Breaks around the block and then gets brought down from behind. Thought that one had a whole lot more to go, and he ends up with just a 2-yard gain.
Yep, I did too, and that was
Gain of 3.
let me get my roster number 50 over there for the Panthers. Avery Cates rode him down.
2nd and 8. Twins either side. Cameron from the shotgun. Taylor again right up the middle. Dances, gets his head down, gets close to the 32-yard line.
Nothing wrong with that right there.
That's 7 yards on the carry.
Yeah, we got Gibby down on the ground.
Tackle made by number 65.
Probably cramping also.
So a 3rd down and 1 coming up, and I don't know, this one doesn't look much like a cramp.
No, it doesn't. I hope it's not. I hope it's not that shoulder.
Yeah, agreed. Let's take a. And it looks like they're looking at a left knee here. So don't need that.
No,
Let's take a timeout. We'll come back and check on Keegan Gibson and see how he looks headed off the field here after this. This is Leopard Football presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
The Shopper News Note isn't just another paper. The Shopper News Note is a weekly publication that arrives in your mailbox every Wednesday for free. The Shopper offers free Shopper Topper advertisements as well as news notes and classifieds. And everyone at the Shopper wishes the Lindsay Leopards good luck this season. Go Leopards!
Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes all the best during this season. When in need of a valve repair, come by Sooner Valve Repair at 106 Southwest 9th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or call 405-756-1599. Good luck, Leopards, from Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay.
For all your oil-filled electrical needs, call Michael Schirach with SOS Electrical. SOS is a family-owned business that specializes in oil-filled, industrial, and commercial electrical construction and maintenance. No job is too big, no job is too small. Give SOS a call at 1-405-428-1944 today. Good luck, Leopards! Are you tired of doing laundry? Give Sunshine Suds a call and let them do it for you. Sunshine Suds will wash and fold your clothes, and they also offer dry cleaning. Sunshine Suds also does quilting and alterations. Load up that laundry basket and head to Sunshine Suds, located at 107 Southwest 2nd Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or give them a call at 405-756-2850.
Tackle made by number 22, Charles.
With some help, we did see Keegan Gibson walk off the sideline gingerly, so hopefully he is okay. We missed a play there as we were coming back from break. They got a flat pass out to Aguero, but no gain on the play. So now a 4th down and 3 for the Leopards. They're at the 34-yard line. And play clock down to 6. And
somebody better call timeout.
Yeah, we're going to have to. And they're going to get timeout called. It's going to be a delay of game here on the Leopards. Who did not get that one signaled in quick enough. 44 seconds left in the quarter, and the Leopards again had a. Oh, they did get the timeout called.
Okay.
We'll take it. Nah. They don't need a 4th and 9 here. You've already got a 4th and 3 or 4th and 4 here. So let's take a timeout with them. We'll come back after this. You're watching live coverage of Leopard football. It is presented by the American Exchange Bank here on KBLP Live.
The team at Streamline Services contributes a great deal of their success to hard work, experience, and above all, a positive health and safety protocol. There is every reason they should be your next phone call for any of your oil and gas swabbing needs. Give Austin Smith a call today at 1-405-756-7763 to see how Streamline Services can help with your project while ensuring safety and professionalism without sacrificing quality work being done. Everyone at Streamline Services wishes the best of luck to everyone at Lindsay Public Schools this year. Go Leopards!
4th down and 3 for the Leopards. They are at the Panther 34-yard line. Cameron with Taylor in the backfield, twins either side. Love to convert this one here, try to get another one in. Cameron, high snap again. Chases it down, avoids a tackle in the backfield, and threw it in the direction of Eli Curry and over his head. So he saved the sack, but it ends up a turnover on downs for the Leopards. So 38 seconds left to go. Pauls Valley takes back over. 1st and 10 at Pauls Valley. They'll be at the 34-yard line.
1st and 10 Panthers from the 24-yard line.
I believe that is Newell in the backfield. Bunch receivers to the left and right. Again, the reverse. McGuire was there. Couldn't get him in the backfield. Now Kobe Barrett's got room and wheels. He will be brought down at the 43-yard line of the Lindsay Leopards. And Aguero had him dead to rights in the back. Just couldn't get him. 23 yards.
43-yard line.
On the ramble, on the reverse for Colby Barrett.
Got to wrap up.
Barrett will be split left this time, along with Lane Lewis. Twins to the right. Empty backfield now, and now they'll bring Brown back into the backfield. Hand it to him, jet sweep left. He cuts it back up inside. He's got room, and look out, he may take it to the house, and he does. Brody Brown. The jet sweep left, he cut it back inside and went right up the gut and took it 43 yards to the end zone. So Pauls Valley is on the board.
And a lot of football game left.
Gave up the big run from Barrett to get it down into Leopard territory, and then that one from Brody Brown took it to the house. 13-6. The Leopard lead is down to 7 now. And that was the final play of the third quarter, but we'll get this one in before we switch quarters and switch ends.
43 yards.
Panthers look like they're going to line up and go for 2 here. They put Barrett and Newell both in the backfield with Mitchell. And they'll throw it out in the flat for Barrett, and they're going to throw it into the end zone. And had a man wide open, and he dropped it.
Sure did. We got lucky right there because
very lucky.
There was nobody else there.
So the 2-point conversion no good, and so we'll head to the fourth quarter with the Leopards hanging on to a 13-6 lead. Send it back over to JD. We're taking timeout and get to the fourth quarter and see if the Leopards can wrap this one up and take a W out of here tonight from Pauls Valley. We'll do that after this. This is Leopard football presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
Tonight's broadcast of Lindsay Leopard football brought to you in part by the Super C-Mart, your hometown grocery store, offering everything you need to feed the family, including fresh produce and choice meats. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopard football team from your fans at the Super C-Mart.
Are you a small business needing a little creative pick-me-up? Do you need to refresh your business cards or looking for a new logo? Is your business Facebook page still using photos from 2019? Tailored Creative Services offers services for logo design, business cards, photography, videography, and pretty much everything in between. Find me on Facebook at Tailored Creative Services, and let's talk about your next project.
So the Pauls Valley Panthers on a quick drive take it down and score from 43 yards out on a run from Brody Brown, and they pulled the deficit back within 7. They still trail the Leopards 13-6. Barahona looks like he is going to tee it up for the Panthers. And Leopards send Crew Flood and Dutton Taylor back deep to receive the kick from Barahona.
Number 64, Mason Barahona tees the football up.
Taylor backs all the way up to the goal line. We know this guy's got a leg. And this time he just does a pooch kick. And Aguero will track it down. 29-yard line. The Leopards will have pretty good field position to start with here. As again, just started the fourth quarter with that kick. See if the Leopard offense can get some insurance points here.
Yeah, we'd sure like to put a little padding on that scoreboard here.
Charles
don't
Newell
like it this close.
Hopped off the field. Looks like he may have a cramp as well. Twins either side for the Leopards. Cameron from the shotgun. Back to pass. And flushed out of the pocket. He's got some room. He's going to take it down the sideline. Gets to the 40 and then run out of bounds as he gets close to the 45-yard line and a first down. Great decision from Isaac Cameron.
Isaac Cameron scrambles on the play.
Flushed out of the pocket, but when he got to the left side, there was nobody home, and he got all the way to the 43-yard line, picked up 14 yards and a first down.
Yep, great job there. Took what he could get. Looks like they had our boys covered up.
Leopards again, twins either side. Taylor in the backfield. Cameron. Taylor right up the middle. Room, it got caught from behind. I think if you get out of that grasp, number 65 is James Major. Had a hold of his shirt from behind. Otherwise, I think Taylor might have broke one big right there. He did get it out to the 48-yard line. Still picked up 5 yards. So second down and 5. Again, some pace here. The stop route. Aguero makes the guy miss. No. Hung on to a jersey, but he's right at the line to gain.
His forward progress was a good yard pass.
Yeah, and they're going to give it to him at the Panther 47-yard line.
Manuel Aguero on the reception.
That's the fifth catch of the night for Aguero. First and 10, Leopards at the Panther 47. And flags fly.
Got flag down.
And we're going to have another false start on the Leopards. Too many times the Leopards have had to start with first and 15 tonight.
Yeah, I tell you, that sure makes things difficult.
Moves the ball back to the Leopards side of the 50 at the 48, first and 15. Aguero, Fott, and McCauley will be split right. Lone receiver left. Taylor in the backfield with Cameron. Shotgun. First and 15. Back to pass. Got the slant for Fott right off of his shoulder pad and incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
Right through his hands.
Yep. Man.
Had he
really need to have those. That's a nice route, nice throw. He's open.
He's second down and 15.
It's easier said than done, though.
Oh, absolutely. So second and 15 at the Leopard 48 for the Lindsay Leopards. 10:40 with the clock stopped on that incompletion. Now they bring Aguero in motion. Flip it to him. Jet sweep right. Got some blockers in front. Makes to the 45, to the 44 of the Panthers. A nice 6-yard gain, but it's still going to bring up a third down and 7.
Thereabouts.
Third down.
So if Leopards can convert one here, Cameron running for his life and got rid of it just before he went down, but we're going to get another intentional grounding call here, I'm afraid, and it is. So the fourth down, and they're going to be deep in their own territory. It was already a long fourth down play. But again, Cameron didn't even have a chance. The minute he backed up, he had a guy chasing him. Moves it back to the 40-yard line. Cameron back in punt formation. Barrett back deep for the Panthers. And that one is blocked. The Leopards have it at the 35, but the block punt, and Pauls Valley has it at the Leopard 35-yard line. And if things could fall apart for the Leopards, it has here in this fourth quarter.
You got that right. This is leaving the door open a little bit here. Just a little ways into the fourth quarter. Up 7 here, but giving them excellent field position for this drive. It's not what we like to see.
Nope. So the Panthers with great field position, trailing by 7 and 9:43 left in the ball game.
Going to have to get tough here on D.
Gus Torres is trying to get the officials' attention to tell him, because I think the knee pad thing is a big thing right now, and he had to make sure they understood. He was trying to get that knee pad down there. Mitchell with an empty backfield. Brown now moves back there with him. Trips right, single receiver left. Mitchell, the handoff to Brown, and flags fly at the snap, and we're going to have a false start on Pauls Valley. That will help the Leopard cause some. And after all the penalties in the first half for Pauls Valley, that's their first one here in the second half.
5-yard penalty makes it first.
But it moves the ball back to the 40-yard line. 1st and 15 now.
40-yard line.
Mitchell will have Brown in the backfield. They'll send 3 receivers right, 1 receiver left from the shotgun. Mitchell, the wide receiver screen, and the Leopards miss on the first attempt, but was that
Pass out to number 17, Noah Galvan. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage.
Galvin with the reception, but I missed who that was. I think that was Franklin, who wrapped him up after he did get it to the 40-yard line. No gain on that reception. Will bring up a 2nd down and 15. Trips left this time for Mitchell. Single receiver right. Mitchell, low snap. Can't get it off the ground. He has to just fall on it. Another break for this Leopard defense is now that one's all the way back at the 46-yard line. And you just went from a 2nd and 15 now to a 3rd and 21.
Yeah, that's a tall hill to climb.